In the year 1980, the Folks became official behind bars and structure was established. This leaked out into the streets and the term Folks was mentioned on the streets in small circles. In the year 1980, Imperial gangster leader Ronnie Mad Dog Carrasquillo and Maniac Latin disciple leader Victor King Vic Gomez drew up the Spanish gangster disciple concepts in prison, which governed all the Hispanic gangs that were allied with Larry Hoover's allies. This governing was approved and oversaw by Larry Hoover. This was also the year that Simon City Royals and Black Gangster Disciples held a meeting in the Grand Boulevard community to discuss a further alliance. This was more of the process of establishing the Folk Alliance as official. In the year 1981, Michael Mickey Bull Johnson of the Black Disciples and Richard Cole Black Dohertys of the Black Gangster Disciples were released from prison. Both men preached of the difference between Black Disciple and Black Gangster Disciple and divided the public housing projects between both gangs. They also gave the streets folk knowledge, and all gangs that joined Folk, Hispanic, White, and Black all now knew they were folks on the streets. Key Maniac Latin Disciple members were released in 1981 that also spread the knowledge of folks. In modern times, the Folk Nation is at a constant internal war between the folk gangs. The most popular of these wars is the ongoing conflict between the Gangster Disciples and the Black Disciples. The Maniac Latin Disciples has a Maniac Alliance that I don't believe is active. The Insane Spanish Cobras has an active alliance called the Insane Familia. The Satan Disciples at one point had an alliance called Insane Gangsters, which is totally different than the Insane Familia led by the Spanish Cobras. There's also the Almighty Alliance. All of these folk alliances are at a constant state of war with each other. Even in prisons and jails throughout the state of Illinois, some of these folk gangs are still at war and even forced to be separated throughout the facility. This is especially for the war between the GDs and the BDs, as well as the war between the Maniacs and the Insane Familia.